knock. Hey YouTube, Gundam here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. And welcome to the getting along quite nicely Crucible design. This is going to be a short video because I still have more weapons to put in. Just so you have an idea of what we have so far. A series of, what are they? M61 Vulcans and 30mm Aidens, with 2 Vulcans and an Aiden by each of these except for in the middle, all the way down the length, the red lines signifying the middle. On the top, a set of CIWS and dual light cannons by each one except for closer there, and these much nicer azimuth tank cannon turrets. They are not the large ship cannon turret. These are azimuth tank cannons. They are offset a little bit that I like, actually, and they're automated for rotation. I like that, actually. Now, you note there are no weapons on the bottom here. That is because that is where the ships will dock. However, on the arms, there are hiding on the back as well. Each one of these has CIWS, then dual light cannons, CIWS, dual light cannons, CIWS, and dual light cannons. So there are 6. No, excuse me. There are 9 of each one. On the arm, on the top, on the arm, on the bottom, it's a little lacking. It's missing a CIWS. Instead, it has the dual lights there instead. So there's that. That's okay. Now, what about the main panels? Well, first let's deal with this side. An M61, a Bofors, an Aiden, and a Vulcan. There's a Vulcan, an Aiden, a Bofors, and another Vulcan. Now, Bofors are on the side here, and the top and bottom of that, but not sticking out. What we do have, every 7 blocks on the inside all the way, and every 7 blocks on the outside except for there, we have this. It goes, and it's copied on the top and all the way. Vulcan, Aiden. Vulcan, not on the top. Aiden, not on the top. Another Aiden, not on the top. Another Vulcan, not on the top. Another Aiden, not on the top. And another Vulcan. It intentionally goes backwards because this goes Vulcan, Aiden, Bofors, Cannon, Bofors, Aiden, and Vulcan. But that Vulcan, Aiden, Vulcan, Aiden, Aiden, Vulcan, Aiden, Vulcan is there, 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 and there. Of course, the top mirrors the bottom. I did not put in that because, like I said, I'm still putting on more guns. Oh yeah, and the same Vulcan, Aiden, Vulcan, Aiden. No, this side is the other way. It goes Vulcan, Aiden, Vulcan, Aiden, Vulcan, Aiden, and Vulcan again. And it's in 4 areas again. Now, I need to put in the set of guns for the bottom here, which will be identical to that side, just sticking in a little bit. So these, a lot of these are going to go away. Not all of them, but a lot of them. It's going to just mirror the other side. And then, well, if you recall, I have a large amount of conveyors in here for, I don't know, the top, the bottom, the side, and seeing as they're not too far from the edge, I could have it there as well. And if I want to, I can stick a gun pointing on the inside. So I can have a lot of guns. And of course there are 2 of these, one on top of the other. And there's a nice connector bits here, so I can stick some stuff in here while I'm at it, maybe. Depending on the position, I might have to alter it a bit. That's no problem. And then, of course, I have to do other stuff. But other than that, I've added in the lights and the landing gear here on the bottom, which is nice. So, just to give you an idea of how heavily armed this station is. And remember, this area is supposed to be filled with cargo containers, gyroscopes, and reactors. And this is the area for the crew. Also, that's only half. This should be filled with that stuff, and including in the middle, but it's not. I'm doing that because of lag. And there's a beacon that's heavily defended, and the other side would have the same thing. Remember, that's only half of each one of these panels. So yeah, by the way, good luck at taking out the guns on the top or the bottom of these panels because of how much heavy armor is there. Now the inside is well defended, as is the outside, but it's actually a little easier to kill those, so bear that in mind. It's actually not as easy to kill the ones on the inside. Now, again, why do that? Well, given the size of the inside of this, remember my Rock class battleship? I could fit several rocks side by side and several more top to bottom. I'm going to have to do an area check to see just how big it is later on. But yeah, I'm trying to I want to figure out just how many rocks I could fit within this thing. Just with not going front to back, just side to side and top to bottom. I'm gonna figure that out. Remember, this is half. When I'm done building this, I'm gonna copy it, spin it 180 degrees, and stick it to the other side. So, yeah, that's not a lot of guns at all. Now, it's almost all Vulcans, which are anti-missile, Aidens, which are anti-fighter, and Bofors, which are nice flak guns. It's almost all that. A few cannons to kill some ships, so far. Mainly because these nice spines here are going to have the bigger guns. Because that's mainly on the side. The bottom's open, and the top has the main spine there. But, well, there's at least some cannons there. You gotta remember, I'm gonna flip it over, so there's actually gonna be an okay amount of these cannons. Just these spines are definitely gonna be the heavily armored parts. So, I got more guns to build! Catch you later.